Let's paint a picture. You've been staring at a blank canvas, a big project on the horizon, and you just can't figure out where to start. Sound familiar? The initial spark of creativity is crucial, but sometimes it feels like the hardest part of the design process. So how do we go from an empty page to a powerful idea? Welcome to the creative process. Today we're diving into ideation techniques for digital products, tools and strategies that help you generate ideas, whether you're just starting out or need a fresh approach. And we're going to frame this around a structured process known as the double diamond, which can guide you from exploration all the way to defining a solid solution. We'll focus on the first two, discover and define, since they're all about ideation. In the discover phase, the goal is to open up your thinking. This is where you can explore as many ideas as possible without worrying about constraints. Then in the define phase, you narrow those ideas down, focusing on which ones have the most potential to solve the problem. Let's start with a perfect technique for the discover phase, mind mapping. When you're just beginning, it's essential to cast a wide net. You need to explore every angle of the problem by jumping into solutions, and mind mapping helps you do exactly that. Tools like Miro or Millernote let you start with a central idea. Maybe it's the problem you're solving or the product's main goal. From there, you branch onto related ideas, possibly features, user pain points, and anything else that comes to mind. The beauty of mind mapping is that it allows for non-linear thinking. Your ideas do not need to follow a strict path, which helps you uncover connections you might not have seen initially. Don't worry about being organized during this phase. The goal is to be expansive, not perfect. Involve your team and collaborate in real time to see how their ideas build off yours. Now, let's talk about brainwriting, another great tool for the discover phase. This one is especially useful in group settings where you want to avoid groupthink. Instead of discussing ideas out aloud, everyone writes down their thoughts individually for a set time before sharing them. For me, this pairs really well with quick sketching. When you put pen to paper or stylus to tablet in tools like FigJam, you're not just writing words, you're translating your thoughts into rough visuals. Sometimes the best ideas come from the simplest doodles. This is perfect for when you need to explore various layouts, user flows, or even feature concepts without committing to a full-blown wireframe. Keep it loose, keep it rough, and let the ideas evolve organically. Pro tip: set a timer for 5 to 10 minutes and have everyone sketch out their thoughts. You'll be surprised by how much clarity can come from quick, unpolished sketches. So now you have a ton of great ideas, but the real value comes in the define phase, where you narrow down the chaos into something actionable. A powerful technique here is affinity diagrams. It's all about organizing your ideas into clusters based on patterns, themes, or commonality. Grab all those ideas from your brainstorming and mind mapping sessions and start categorizing them. You can use sticky notes in real life or digital tools like FigJam to group similar concepts together. This helps you see which ideas are recurring and which ones are worth pursuing further. And if you're working in a team, give everyone a set of sticky notes and have them categorize their ideas. You'll often find that different perspectives help highlight opportunities or issues you hadn't considered. So how does all of this fit into the larger creative process? The discover phase is about opening up your thinking, but without a structured method like mind mapping or brainwriting. You can easily get overwhelmed. The key is to diverge and explore, but not stay in that state for too long. That's why the define phase is so important. Once you've gathered all those raw ideas, it's time to narrow your focus. By creating affinity diagrams and grouping similar ideas, you begin to converge, bringing all that energy into something structured and purposeful. The double diamond helps you balance these two modes of thinking, expansive and focused. To recap, ideation is all about embracing both divergence and convergence. In the discover phase, techniques like mind mapping and brainwriting help you explore a wide range of ideas. Then in the define phase, tools like affinity diagrams help you organize and refine those ideas into something actionable. What matters is you give yourself the space to be creative and the structure to shape that creativity into clear direction. If you found those techniques useful, give us a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more episodes of the creative process. The next time I'll be exploring wireframing techniques, specifically when to stick with paper and when to jump into digital tools. Whether you're sketching on paper or prototyping in Figma, will help you figure out which method works best at each stage of the design process. Until then, keep those ideas flowing, and I'll see you in the next episode.